Hello, my name is Michael Cowell, and this is a presentation on why Sidney Crosby is the most important leader possible. To start off, Sid the Kid is the youngest captain in NHL history at just 19 years old in his second NHL season. He plays for the Pittsburgh Penguins of the National Hockey League and led, in his second year, the Penguins to their first playoff berth since 2001, and this was in 2007. He then captained the Penguins to a Stanley Cup championship in 2009, only his fourth year in the league, and then repeated back-to-back championships in 2016 and 2017, while also winning playoff MVP. He's currently on pace to potentially win another Stanley Cup this season and possibly another Conn Smythe Trophy winner as playoff MVP. Outside of the playoffs, he's won numerous regular season awards voted by both the players and the NHL. And Brian Rust, one of his teammates in Pittsburgh for the past 2 seasons, has said he's the hardest worker on our team. We aspire to grind like him. Now, this doesn't mean a whole lot to someone who doesn't know hockey, but when you're usually a scorer, you're not in the corners grinding out the puck and trying to score and trying to set up plays. Crosby is one of these leaders that will do whatever it takes to win. Outside of Pittsburgh, Crosby's won numerous gold medals with Team Canada while captaining most of the teams and actually scoring the game-winning overtime goal to lead Canada over a U.S. win in 2010. While playing with Team Canada in 2016, he quoted, "We have a lot of guys in this locker room who are captains of their own team, so for them to vote for me as their captain truly means a lot." Crosby's saying here that while every single person on this team is primarily a captain on their own team, it truly means a lot more for him to be voted captain, knowing that he's the biggest leader out of the leaders on the team. Now, for his leadership styles, he's more of a servant leadership. He only speaks when he needs to, and he's more worried about the players on the team than individual achievements. He was quoted when he first got the C put on his jersey as saying, "Leadership is more doing things on the ice than doing things off the ice." He always feels the need to lead by example, and he feels that the best way of doing this is by producing on the ice and making sure everyone is able to score and ultimately win because of it. Connor Sheary, his line mate in the 2016 Stanley Cup Finals, said, "He wears the C's for a reason. He's our leader." Crosby's known as just being a guy who can get it done. Sheary is completely confident in having Crosby be his line mate and his captain and be willing to do whatever it takes to win. Outside of the rink, Crosby was presented with the Order of Nova Scotia, which is one of the highest honors possible for someone from the province of Nova Scotia. He was presented with this due to his large community efforts, including the Little Penguins Learn to Play Hockey. He completely funded all equipment purchases needed for young people in Pittsburgh to be able to play hockey. He also created the Sidney Crosby Hockey School in his hometown of Cole Harbour, Nova Scotia, for the opportunity of people who don't have enough money in order to play hockey to be able to get the chance to play. Throughout the season, he goes on numerous hospital visits, always bringing other teammates with him. On top of this, he'll even buy out a suite for every single home game that they have to have players who cannot normally afford to be able to go to games go. Mario Lemieux, who is the former captain of the Pittsburgh Penguins and part owner, says, "There's no better player who exemplifies what it means to put on the Penguin sweater than Sid." Crosby's known as being one of the best leaders on the ice and even off the ice. Most recently, donating a Humboldt Broncos jersey, who unfortunately was hit by a bus on a way to a junior hockey game, with an entire team-signed jersey and individual messages to every single player on that team who is still around. I appreciate your time for watching this video, and at the end of the day, Crosby's one of the leaders who's just able to get it done with his commitment to excellence, his loyalty to his team, his desire to make everyone around him better, his no excuses attitude, his desire to win, and his perseverance. Thank you.